Okay, what's up, family? I was thinking about, recording this trade after the fact, but I'm like, let me just record it now so I can remember all my thoughts. So what I'm doing here is attempting the 2022 YouTube model. And what I've observed so far is we have taken out previous day high. This is previous day high right here. So we took it out. So then, so we went up, broke previous day high, created the low, came up, broke this high again, displaced with this candle below this low, created a fair value gap, and I saw this bearish order block right here. So that's why I put my order here instead of at the bottom of the fair value gap. So then I was like, okay, well, there's this fair value gap up here. And I'm like, okay, what's gonna happen? And so when it was like consolidating right here, I was like, get out this trade. It's not responding how I wanted to react. Just get out. But I'm like, let me just trust the process, trust trust everything. So then I said, well, let me look on the 1 minute chart. And then we had this fair value gap right here on the 1 minute chart. So price went into it, dipped down, came and took out this little liquidity here that was engineered, and then didn't make it back up. So now I'm just, I'm in the space of, you know, trusting. I don't know if I should, get out because it's not responding the way I want it to, or if I should just trust it. So that's what I'm dealing with right now. So, and then I have my take profit. We have this swing low down here, which is low hanging fruit. But then we also have all these relative equal lows down here. And then we have midnight open here. And we know that midnight open is also a draw on liquidity. So I'm just, that's why I have my take profit down here, which is probably may be a little ambitious. And I should just go for low hanging fruit. So, um, if it doesn't come back down and go into profit and start making a move to the downside, then, either I'll just get out and or I'll just let my stop do the work. So, but it's kind of annoying. I ain't gonna lie. It's like you wait for these setups and you think you see them and you take the trade and then, you got to deal with this nonsense. Um, And I know one thing that ICT talks about is that it'll come back up into this fair value gap up here and cause people, because some people, probably got in here once it got into profit, they moved their order to break even. Excuse me, move their order to break even. Then this will come up, stop them out, and then continue down. So I'm just kind of trying to sit it out and see what's gonna happen. So I'm gonna pause it, and then I'll come back and show you what the deal is. All right. What I will point out is that this is a silver bullet because it happened in the silver bullet hour, went into the fair value gap and gave, 5 points if you just took your 5 points. So that's cool to see. So when I originally got in down here, I have my stop up here on the 5 minute, but when I look at the 1 minute, my stop technically should be right here. So what is that? 1925. Um, three ticks. difference. So I was wondering, because it's not like really acting like I wanted to, if I wanted to change it, but since my analysis was on the 5 minute, I'll just stick with that. I'll just stick with where it is. But why can't it act perfect like it does when ICT trades it? Like, just act perfect. Just behave. And I think I'm really considering moving. Matter of fact, let's just do it. I'll just move it up here. And matter of fact, sometimes it won't even break it. So I'll put it there. And either I'm gonna take profit or I'm gonna take a loss. And then I'm gonna be done for the day. Trying to practice this discipline, not over trading, having balance with work life, not being obsessed with looking at the charts for 6.5 hours a day. Take a solid trade and move on. That's the goal. Okay, I'm gonna pause it. By the way, if you made it this far in the video, if you record YouTube videos and you want to record a video and tell me what you saw and maybe what I missed, like, feel free to do it. We can go back and forth, but like right now I'm just feeling like, oh God, just go into profit so I can just get out of the trade and avoid taking a loss. Because I just don't see clearly in this moment what it wants to do. I mean, we're in a premium from this price leg. We're above midnight open, which is down here. We're accumulating right now. So are we going to manipulate down and then distribute back up? Like, whatever it is, it's this waiting game is challenging, to say the least. So I don't know, but even in the comments, even if you don't record a video, like if there's any feedback that you have, that something that you see that I don't see, like, let me know. I think we're probably all learning, and so this can be a teachable moment for everybody, especially me. So it keeps on going in here. Let me see. I was gonna look and see if we had like an inversion gap, but we already went through that, if that was anything. So yeah, we'll just have to see. Another thing that's kind of giving me pause is this fair value gap right here, because it's been respected. So that's kind of making me want to be like, go ahead and get out the trade. Oh, we already see it's been here like almost 3 times. What you think? Let me know in the comments. I think one of the things that we talked about, or that ICT has talked about, is like basically the draw on liquidity. And so let me take this off. I was just looking at something over here. Um like, so we know that the previous day is a draw on liquidity, but then also this weekly high is a draw on liquidity. So I believe he said, or maybe people who study him say, if you're going to take a model like this, take it in the direction of the draw on liquidity. So if this ends up, not working, then I would say that's why it failed, because, the objective is that weekly high. So that would make sense should this trade not work out. Um, but it's like at what point does the previous day high being taken out and the low and the displaced, because you see it sometimes when price is really bullish and it's been bullish, and then you'll have you'll see the model and it'll work, so if it doesn't work, that's going to be my guess, is that it's because of that weekly draw on liquidity. Let me know what you think. And to be honest with you, I don't even like having my stop here, because we know that, it could sweep the high and then reverse. So, but I'm going to leave it there because um, that's what ICT teaches, from my understanding. Um, and, I'm trying to do better at managing my risk. And the other thing is that, it could do a turtle soup, which that's what this was in essence. Um, both times broke the high, fell, broke the high, fell. So it ain't looking good for me, folks, but that's okay. That's okay. Not gonna give up yet. Not until that stop loss is hit. It would be nice to be recording to see, like if it's gonna hit, like just record that so it could be like, okay, that was the trade, and I don't have to sit here for the next 5.5 hours. So we just broke this high right here. So let's see. Now, what we know is possible here is that oftentimes, as I mentioned, it'll go back into the fair value gap. Oh, that's wrong. Uh, it'll go back into the fair value gap, like give you a second chance. So I'm hoping that that's what that was, and to run these stops on people that were short. And now, maybe we could get some action. So, I don't know. I don't know. Pew, come on. I look forward to the day where I have the eyes, you know, a fraction of the ICT eyes, and that I could just look at this and be like, oh, it's doing this. Oh, it's doing that. I'm gonna get rid of this box for now, since we basically filled that fair value gap. Uh, so we got relative equal highs up here now. So what's tricky here is that we have these relative equal lows here, and then this is a 5-minute fair value gap. So is it like gonna come down there and then reverse, or are we gonna keep pushing lower? Or like, what do we do? What do we do? But I'm just gonna, usually I just move my stop too quick. Um, don't trust the analysis. So I'm just really trying to practice uh trust in my analysis. And the worst that could happen is that, this continues to provide support. Well, that's not the worst that can happen. I mean, nothing bad is going to happen, I guess. I mean, I'll take profit or loss, but that it comes down here and reacts off this fair value gap again. And I need to move on with my day. So, part of me is like, okay, just hurry up already. But like I was listening to a trader, I forgot his name. It was an interview, and he said, patience is the work with trading, and waiting, like either for your setup, and I guess in this case for me is just waiting for the trade to play out, whether it's going to be in my favor or not. I just have to wait. And what I could do is get up and walk away. Um, but I haven't gotten to that point where I'm just like, setting my orders, letting the trade work, and just coming back later to see what happened. And then part of it is that I want to journal this too, on this video. So that's another reason why I'm just watching it. So what would be nice is if this fair value gap fails, and then I believe it will become an inversion fair value gap. And then once that happens, it'll act as resistance. Then I can move my stop down and go on about my day. So I mean, I believe right now the immediate draw is the fair value gap and these lows right here. We'll see. All right, let's see what kind of reaction we get out of this fair value gap. If we're going to get one, or if it's going to come on down here. Come on down here. Come on. Show us what you want to do. Keep on pushing, buddy. And I've been in this trade since 7:05 Pacific. So 10. I can't do the conversions like that. 10 is 7:05, and now it's 8. So 30, almost an hour and a half. So it came in this fair value gap, took out these lows. Look at this. Look at this. Immediate rebalance. So we did get some support out of this fair value gap. This is planned. So when stuff like that happens, especially because it's just been consolidating like this, I'm just like, I'll just get out here. But then I'm like, just come down here and take out these lows. It's no big deal. Just go down there and do your work. uh, so, because the worst is like, I had this opportunity, if it does go against me, to just get out and take a small profit. Um, but then I don't want to do that because it's like, see, if you just would have held out and you already knew your analysis was right. So, but whatevs. Whatevs. I do need to move on with my day at the top of the hour. So, hopefully it'll come down here and take out this low by then. Don't we have a macro? Oh, macro. I need to print those out and put them in front of my face because I can't remember them. It's too much to remember. Um, I do need to move on at the top of the hour. So hopefully I'll be in profit and I can just, move my stop down. So I'll just have to make a decision if I want to, stay in or just get out with a little bit of profit. Okay, we broke the fair value gap. Let's go, baby. Show me what you got. Yes. Thank you. Oh my God. Just go take me out. I don't care where you go after that. I worked hard for this money. I worked hard. I worked hard. Take me out. Oh God. I know technically I don't think I'm supposed to move my stop, but bump that. I'm not sitting through drawdown waiting for it to go in my favor. Nope. Not gonna do it. Matter of fact, let's do that just to make sure if there's some slippage. I ain't playing. No siree. So now this, I think once this I don't know if this candle has to close. If you know, let me know in the comments. That this becomes an inversion fair value gap. So if price comes back up here after this candle closes, then I believe we'll find some resistance here. But let me know in the comments if you made it this far in the video. And if you did, thank you for listening. I hope it helped you. Yes, yes. Now I really want my take profit to be here, but the last thing I want to do is be in here and and the way it's pushing, most likely it's gonna come down here. But this is low hanging fruit. Low hanging fruit. Let's just take low hanging fruit. That's all we want. Low hanging fruit. We got a minute left on this candle. It's like, why you want to push like that and don't want to keep on going? You know you want to come down here. You know you want to. Stop playing. And if it comes and takes me out, oh well. I'll move on with my day. Oh wellsies. Didn't take a loss. Uh-huh. You didn't get me today. I know my candles are ginormous, but it's like I need to see it. I need to see it. I need to feel the action. Okay, that's too big. All right. New candle. Inversion gap. Let's see if it holds true. At least, in this trade. Sometimes, let's see what we put this on here and see if it at least goes up to the 50%. And let's change this to this right chunk. Okay, so it went into the 15, 20, 25%. We don't have a, oh, why are you doing this to me? Okay, balance, immediate rebalance. Okay. Okay. All right, you're gonna take me out, take me out. I'm out. I'm not riding back through no drawdown. Not gonna do it. Not gonna. So if that wasn't an inversion gap, then y'all tell me what y'all think. But yeah, nah, I'm not sitting back through no drawdown. I got to move on with my day. And it might be one of those things where I move my stop too early and it's gonna continue to go in my favor anyway. So, go figure. I'll put in the description of the video if it ended up going in my favor. Yeah, that's it. That's it. That's a rappy dappy too. Can't do it. I ain't gonna be able to do it. Um, So let's see, did it come down here and take out some of the quarter? Nope. Yeah, but I can't sit through that again. Not at all. Okay, well, that's it. Now what I hope happens and it just goes run, run, so it could be like I made a great decision. Maybe like, $300 a day would be my goal, and it did get up to $300. I'm in my combine account, and so I could have walked away with 300, but at least I didn't take a loss. And, I'm trying out this model because I want just maybe that model and the silver bullet as the models that I trade consistently. So yeah. So watch it come down here and come to my original target and whatever. But it was a good experience, and I got to move on. So that was an hour and a half. I gotta go. All right. So hope you have a good day. Hope trading is going well for you. Let me know how you're doing in the comments. Okay. Bye.